Yesterday.
Yeah.
You tell her that doesn't come to that.
Yeah, last night.
You tell Nori yesterday that doesn't come to. One second. One second. You tell yesterday Nori that doesn't come to the clinic. Okay. Yesterday. Okay. Yeah, Maria tell Nori doesn't come to.
Because we know they know advise
the
nothing
clinic.
about us.
Yes, that's right. Because Maria say that you didn't advise her previously about anything.
And then you're telling me that we put in what do you say? Contraceptive.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Franco, we don't do those things.
Well, the last time when we were forced, Nori, to take an injection and
without
we know anything, and even without the daughter know anything that she has pending vaccination. She has 16-year-old. Look, Nori has 16-year-old. She is not missing any vaccination. And you were trying to introduce in her body. No. Look, I got the name about the medication that you were trying to put in her, Miss Olinda. Miss Olinda, you are supposed to be in jail. Okay? You are supposed to be in jail, Miss Olinda, okay? In jail? Yeah. Look carefully. Take care about your responsibility. You don't go beyond because of personal issue, because we never have to disrespect anybody. No, Miss Olinda, you are doing too much by abuse. You are doing too much by abuse. Please stop a little bit and try to recognize issues that are happening. Because we didn't disrespect anybody. Miss Olinda, the issue. I'm sorry. Miss Olinda, I have recorded the conversation exactly how you are doing. We are recording also the conversation too. Okay. Okay.
Let me tell you, I'm not going to tell you nothing that I don't tell my other clients. In order for you to get the children, you need to get the psychological and psychiatric evaluation. You need to come to visit the children. You need to for those, prove of your income. It could be public assistance, housing. If you don't have, we help you to get housing. And then parenting skills, that you laugh about that. You say you don't need parenting skills. All of those things, it is a process for you to get the children. None of the children in the foster care system go home without the parents get prepared.
We know are guilty.
1 second.
You refuse to see the psychiatrist, okay? You refuse for the children to go to the psychologist or psychiatrist. You coach them to misbehave so they can be move. And that's not healthy. All the children in one foster home, they were doing fine. And you coaching about those behaviors until the foster mother could not take it anymore. Now,
many of
them are separated. And now you want Paul to be moved. Paul is the only one who's being nurtured?
No, she is not nightly.
Yes.
Paul is not nightly.
You know that, excuse me.
Don't fair to your child, Mr. Franco.
Miss Olinda, that is the problem that you have.
Your children call me name and call the other workers.
No, Miss Olinda, you have. I'm sorry, Miss Olinda.
Very nice.
No, it's not true.
Stop them.
I'm sorry, Miss Olinda. That is the problem that you have. That you have difficulty to keep a conversation. Every time that we try to explain to you something, you want to impose something. We had let you know from the early time that we begin contact one with other that the situation that we have is a very different situation. And we, from the beginning, we let you know every aspect to the problem that we are having. And from that time, about 1 year and 9 months, into the day of today, you continue believing that we have to go to the process, to the mental evaluation.
Yes, Mr. Frank.
No, let me finish. No, let me finish, please. No, let me finish. Please, let me finish. From the early time that we begin dealing with you, before or around August 1997, that we begin dealing with you, we let you know every aspect to the problem. Remember, so
2007, not 97. 2007, Mr. Blanco.
2007, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So now, 2007, August. The first time when you show the children was August 28, 2007.
Right.
The first time that you allow we check the children, children were removed July 16.
Because you refused to come to the list,
No,
remember?
no, you refuse. No, I'm sorry. You refuse.
To bring.
No, I'm sorry. You this is the problem, that you interrupt the conversation.
I have to, because
No.
if you keep going on and on, I have to, because you're not right, Mr. Franco. I was not talking to you. I was talking to third people, shelter people, other people, until I said, well, I explained to you in English and Spanish that I'm the case planner, and the business had to take place here.
Okay, Miss Olinda.
And then, I'm glad you started to visit the children.
ACS in the main office. ACS make a letter to show the children over there. In Bronx Family.
All the
They
conversation
don't
was
want.
about return the children, and I explained to you.
No, Miss
What do
Olinda.
you need to do in order for the children to be returned to you?
Miss Olinda.
It's not you during the
Okay,
meeting.
Miss Olinda.
Go to the meeting. You didn't agree with the service plan. That's all we can do. You're grown up. You and your wife are grown up. We don't need to babysit you. We need to take care of your children. But it's very difficult because your children are
Que
very
nosotros necesitamos babysitting.
especially in front of you. When they're not with you, they're very nice. But when they're with you, they're calling us names. They call me a bean the other day in front of you, and you said you and your wife didn't say anything about it.
Los niños nunca le han llamado puta a ella.
Okay, so basically, that's no parenting. You as parents need to start with, when the children are home, you need to tell them, talk to them. Okay, we have a lot of issues, Mr. Franco, and it's very difficult for us to talk because when we talk, you get in my face, okay, and you pretend that you're going to hit me. You throw a letter to my worker in the past to Mr. Ricardo. So basically, you sometimes behave in a way that you're going to become violent. And that's not, we are professionals, we are grown-ups. We need to communicate by talking and respecting each other. I talked to your wife. I tried to persuade. I told to let us see the foster home. To let us see the foster home. Okay, hold on 1 second. And tell them that we need to make another appointment because we need the files to be here. Hello?
Okay, Miss Olinda, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, please. No, you are speaking too much. Give me 1 second, based on whole accusation or argument that you have made. But let me tell you something. The issue, please, let me 1 second. The issue about the letters on the face of Mr. Ricardo, you know, you remember why that was, right?
Yes.
You don't remember? You don't remember?
The letter come back.
You remember why? No, please. Miss Olinda. Miss Olinda.
Yes,
Miss Olinda, please. The issue, Mr. Ricardo had given to me a letter with the indication to an appointment that we had to keep on February, by example. So what happened? He gave me the indication by kept the appointment on February, and the day that was indicated on the letter, the day that was indicated on the letter was January.
Yes.
So he, no, let me finish. No, please, let me finish. So he gave to me an invitation by kept an appointment in February, you know, but the letter for the appointment was already done in January, and he coming in February by giving me a letter that we are having an appointment on February. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So how could you react when the people that is supposed to invite you to keep an appointment gave the invitation 1 month after the appointment is already done? And that's why the reason, that's why the reaction. Because that's why that's why, I'm sorry, but let me finish, Miss Olinda, because that's the problem that you have. This is the problem that you have. Let me finish the explanation. So, and then him that was supposed to advise us previously. No, don't do it. You advise after. You know, and that is unhappy. That is the way that you are working every time. Right now you make an argument by certify. I'm sorry, Miss Olinda, please. Miss Olinda, let me explain. Let me.
I'm giving you the letter. And you threw the letter back to his face.
Because the invitation, you try to make a discussion. Because that is what you try to demonstrate to somebody.
Ella lo que está trayendo es para traer argumento el día de la corte.
Miss Olinda, you try to make argument that is not supported by evidence. We have the document when Mr. Ricardo invited us.
Mr. Ricardo is still around.
But let me stop, because that's the problem that you have. That you try to make discussion with the parent. So, Miss Olinda, when somebody try to invite you about a meeting or appointment, and the people advise you 1 or 2 months after the appointment is already done, what could be your reaction?
Yeah, you went through a letter to a worker.
Because that's what an irresponsibility. Let me tell you something. That's why a misresponsibility. Please. That's why a misresponsibility from you and from him. Because if the appointment was already done, and the appointment was for the meeting in January, and he coming to me with the invitation in February. What is that, Miss Olinda?
He came to give you the letter to explain to you why you didn't know before now.
No, Miss Olinda. What happened is that you have a video. You have a video monitor already there, and then you gave me the invitation, and you recorded on video on whatever the invitation that you are giving in hand some invitation. But when you gave it to me, that is 1 or 2 months after you have already running with the issue.
After the week, and you said
so.
And you were coming to the
No. Miss Olinda, is you want convince? Miss Olinda, if you want convince somebody, Miss Olinda, please, if you want convince somebody over the phone about many things wrong that you are doing, okay, you have the people already around you. I don't have the people around me. I don't know what is the person around you right now that you try to convince them about all the wrongdoing that you have made. You are supposed to be in jail, Miss Olinda. I can demonstrate that in court, below the police, but you are very, very, very difficult person. You are a person. I think.
Remember, I'm not the person who has the children removed. Mr. Blanco, we're talking about you. I'm trying to help you.
Okay, but don't try. No, that's why you don't help anybody. You try to help yourself, Miss Olinda, because I think it's the people investigator found or look for the record to the whole people of children that you are working on. They can find enough resources by put you in jail, Miss Olinda.
Okay,
you know, because the way how you are working with us, is enough by you be put under investigation, and the record about the whole children that you are working during the time that you be there, you have to be regarded about that, because you are a person very, very, very difficult person, and you are focused. No, let me tell you something. When the early beginning, going back to the point, when the early beginning, we demonstrated to you that we are now in the condition how the accusation was telling. So if we were not on the condition, Miss Olinda, if we was not, Miss Olinda, if we was not on the condition that the accusation that you have was telling you, you were supposed to regard something, because you went directly to put the children in foster care when they were not court ordered by put the children into foster care. Remember? The foster care order coming in July 30. July 30 coming the foster care order, according with the document that you have. So you put the children in foster care right in July 19. So you put the children in foster care in July 19, and the order by foster care the children temporarily coming in July 30. You never recognize when we meet you before that the one court gets scheduled. You never recognize anything that we provide to you. Anything, even with the wrong, even with explanation, anything. You until today, you want we go through medical evaluation, psychology, or until today. So nothing that we have show, demonstrated, or provide before with evidence. Nothing is valid for you. You continue with the same thing.
Mr. Franco,
you have no progress.
Will you allow us to visit your home because we're going to court in 2 weeks? And we need to see.
Miss Olinda, the children is not with me.
They're not with you?
Yeah, my children is not with me.
Yeah, but if you want the children to come back to you, you should know if you have the conditions to give them. Like
well, that is the problem. The person, the group who removed the children, they have to provide a location for the family. They have to relocate the family based on the witness protection program service, or based on the money that they have taken away from 1 year. There's some way they have to relocate the family. If we were homeless, you know what was the problem about the identity theft, about fraud in immigration. So if you coming to here, we are living in a room. We don't have even a good job. You know, because we don't have the truly documentation by applying for a real job. So we were homeless when they took the children. They had to provide location for the family back again. Because when they interact with the family were homeless. The family actually have a situation of our identity that made it difficult for them to validate themselves with a valuable job. You know that. Because we explained and gave it to you documents. We also let you know that there are a situation about money around the family. And you never care about anything. You only focus on you know because you have a special intention. The problem here is that you say that in order to get the children have to be given back based on service. By why? Because you want to prevent that we cannot sue the agency. We don't have interest. We don't have any interest to sue the agency. We don't have any interest to demand anybody. We doesn't have it. The only thing that we want, is that they please, my children have been suffering emotionally and psychologically from the first time that they did that injustice. Actually, the little one all require attention. Remove the children from that foster home, please. I am recording the conversation. Remove the children from the poor foster home, because I don't know what happened recently. I don't know what has happened recently. Maybe some meeting or something, or maybe the foster home from Paul is not satisfied about something that they were looking for to do, but now she go over the head to the little one and has created harm emotion to the child. I am the father to my boy. I am in trouble with that situation. Please take care of that. Take the children away that foster home, okay? And go back to the point that we don't need the service that you have the habit to provide. We don't need that service. The situation that we have.
A psychologist as soon as possible, but Hilda and Jimmy I'm going to see the psychologist first because they have the most problems in the past.
Created by you, created by them.
All right. All right, Maria.
You don't have to you don't have to bring the children in any process or any assessment like that, Miss Olinda. Miss Olinda, we show you, we demonstrated you that the situation about my family is different. We don't have to bring the children to any issue like that. The only thing that you have to do is bring the children to the commissioner of ACS. Bring the children, bring the case to the commissioner of ACS, to Mr. John Mattingly. Bring the case to the commissioner to ACS, Mr. John Mattingly. Right there, when we get an appointment with the properly people from ACS, they might recognize something that you never have been recognizing.
All right.
Bring the case to the ACS. Don't bring my children to any assessment. Don't bring my children to any test or anything, because we are not on the condition that you pretended to create it after remove the children.
All right, Mr. Franco.
Okay?
I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Está very happy ella. Eso era lo que ella quería oír.
Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Yeah, long way from my home, yeah. Clap your hands, 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 yeah, clap your hands. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. I got a telephone in my bosom, and I can call him up from my heart. I got a telephone in my bosom, and I can call him up from my heart. When I need my brother, when I need my father, hey, mother, hey, sister, yeah. When I need my brother, hey, mother, hey, yeah.
Mr. Richie Haven.